Before we get into the review, I'd like to introduce you to our special guest, Wolverine.
Hi there, Bubs.
Anyways, let's get on with the review, shall we? This was such a great show. I want to see more of it.
Me too. I really love this show. A lot.
It's a shame this show never got a second season. Especially because this season ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, because the ending of the last episode was setting up for one because of the introduction of Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was a shame. As well as that, I don't remember if Mr. Sinister got defeated. So I feel like that was a bit of a cliffhanger too. Speaking of which, I thought it was pretty cool that they got Clancy Brown to voice Mr. Sinister. The show had a really good story. Like, at the start of the first episode, we see Wolverine about to leave the X-Men for a while, but then later on something bad happens to Jean and Charles. Yeah, and then at some point after that, the whole X-Men team got separated, and then Wolverine is willing to reunite them, starting with Beast, Iceman, and Shadowcat.
Yeah, and at some point we got Emma Frost in our team as well.
And after what happened to Professor X and Jean Grey was absent, and we didn't see her again until episode 20.
And as for Professor X, we do get to see him in the future timeline, where he, along with some other mutants, like Bishop, for example, are surviving the attack of the Sentinels. However, in the present day, throughout the rest of the show, he was in a coma, which honestly, that was kind of disappointing. Yeah, well, I would assume that he would have woken up in the second season, which, unfortunately, it never happened.
I also don't really understand the point of the plot of the 7th episode. You know, it's where Wolverine was fighting the Hulk. Yeah, like, what does this have anything to do with the original story of the show? You know, with the Sentinels and Genosha. And what does the Hulk have anything to do with the X-Men? Probably nothing. I feel like they just added him in the show just so that we can see a fight between Wolverine and the Hulk.
Which, in my opinion, is worth it.
The show also features Tom Kane as the voice of Magneto. And what I want to say is, Tom Kane, if you're watching this video, I hope you're doing well. Yeah. And Tom Kane did a very fantastic job voicing Magneto.
Oh yeah. He absolutely nailed the role.
And we cannot forget, Steve Blum voices Wolverine in this. And Steve Blum, I'd say he is the best actor for Wolverine when it comes to voice acting. I mean, live action's obviously Hugh Jackman, but Steve Blum is definitely a brilliant voice for the character. For real. And I'd say his voice as Wolverine is iconic. I also do like the episodes featuring the city of Genosha.
Yeah, and I might be the only one, but Genosha kind of reminds me of Cybertron.
Yeah. Cybertron with mutants instead of robots.
If I could think of another bad quality, I don't like that Colossus only appeared in the first episode and we never saw him again. That, in my opinion, was disappointing. Yeah, that was disappointing. Like, Colossus is a really underrated character, in my opinion. And you do that to him? Not cool, man. Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this show an 8 out of 10. And now, let's find out what show we're gonna review next. The next show we'll be reviewing is... Justice League Action, which features Kevin. Oh man, I feel so bad for him. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.